Hello everyone, welcome to my second and final Emoji Movie video. If you haven't seen my first video, you can watch that one here. So I talked a lot in my last video about how the movie was shit, but I never got too much into why. Now that's why you're here today. And this one will have spoilers, by the way, so if you actually give a shit for some reason, stop watching. Let's start with the concept. It's essentially Wreck-It Ralph with emojis, and if Disney was terrible at marketing and more out of touch with the kids. This is one of those kids movies made entirely by adults that tries to be kinda hip and cool, It's that awkward middle ground that kids hate and adults don't understand. This is actually a big reason for its absurdly high cringe rate. It's fucking unnerving. Now for the Wreck-It Ralph part. It's the same fucking story, except it's meaningless. Gene is Ralph, the character who doesn't fit in with his kind. Jailbreak is Vanellope, the glitch in the system. The goal is to stop the human in the movie from resetting his phone, which would delete their world. Really, the only difference is that in Wreck-It Ralph, you at least care for the characters, so their impending doom if they fail their mission is sad. But in this movie, I couldn't give a shit about those emoji pieces of shit. Next on my list are the outdated references. In this movie, there are internet trolls that they depict as actual trolls. Funny and original, right? Wrong. Depicting trolls as trolls hasn't been original in, 5 fucking years. It's honestly just fucking lame. The worst part is when the main character's journey takes them to the YouTube app. Perfect time to show we understand fresh memes, right? Wrong. Know what they chose to speak for the freshest of memes on all of YouTube? Pen Pineapple Apple Pen, that meme that was never funny and died in a week, and this fucking cat that's probably dead by now. Look, I understand that with the current rate at which memes are born and die off, it's impossible not to be outdated when you use one in a movie, but that doesn't mean it's forgivable. Just don't fucking use it in a movie. Now, the last thing I hate about this movie. Fucking everything else. This being a terrible kids movie, of course, it has to end in a big fucking dance party. And I'm not joking, the last scene of this movie is where probably 30 of the cringes on my counter came from. It's fucking unbearable. The scenes with Candy Crush and Just Dance were high cringe volume scenes as well. They felt so shoehorned in, and it was obviously just there to promote shitty mobile games. I mean, they could have been worse though. They did their best, so I commend them for their effort. Oh, and also there's a shit emoji, so expect a lot of intelligent humor. Oh, and Jailbreak is low-key a princess emoji, so watch out for that. It's really bad. Now on to my conclusion. Once again, this movie is absolute horseshit, but you should definitely see it. It may be the best 91 minutes of your life, or it could be the worst. I actually did enjoy my time with this movie. In fact, it inspired me to make these 2 videos and become a part of the YouTube community, and for that, I'm thankful. If it wasn't for the Emoji Movie, I wouldn't have discovered something that I really do enjoy. Maybe you'll find something new about yourself as well. Who knows? Go see it! Even though the movie is shit, it did succeed in one thing. Bringing people together. The hate for this movie is so universal that it can create bonds that can only be created by memes. This movie from the day it was announced got memes so hard that it's almost unbelievable. And with the current score of 6% on Rotten Tomatoes, it's understandable. However, it even managed to fuck up in the whole becoming a meme thing. It took the world by storm so hard, it'll be dead within the week, I promise. Maybe these things happen because God is punishing us. Or maybe it's him trying to slowly bring the people together. Either way, I'm for it. And guys, I promise this is my last video on the Emoji Movie. I'm not trying to pull a Leafy X Keemstar here. I'll move on to bigger and better things soon. I just felt like I needed to go a bit more in depth with my feelings towards this. Anyway, that's about all I have to say. Thank you all for watching up to this point. It means a lot. Subscribe if you want to see more videos in the future, and peace.